Well, Jules Kounde to Arsenal interest. Arsenal are interested in signing Jules Kounde, and this has gonna hit obviously take me far off because ever since this season started, Arsenal wasn't really putting, or the tier 1 journalists had not gone ahead to put Arsenal into the race to sign central defenders. They hadn't gone ahead to do that. So as it stands, we've got in a story of Jules Kounde, and I'm gonna be letting you know why it might be really coming in through from concrete sources. Gerard Romero, one of the flies on the wall at Barcelona. If you ever followed the saga of Frankie de Jong to Manchester United, he broke the story on the 24th of March 2022, and it was really concrete, you understand, and very accurate, to an extent that United sent its delegates to Barcelona. They sat down, they had a word, and after them having a word, obviously they couldn't pay off the deferred wages of Frankie de Jong of close to 18 million euros. That's what led that deal to fall through. But he had gone ahead obviously illuminate that deal before even the summer transfer window started 3 months back. So that's why I tell you, if it's coming in from him, there is a very reliable information, and is a reliable source when it comes to Barcelona. Welcome to the Football News Show. Rokani David is my name. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun and everything that you're doing is really great in here into the mix. So we are talking some Euros. It's Kevin De Bruyne talking Euros, and obviously Enzo Fernandez explaining to the public why he's not going to be part of the Olympics for the team of Argentina that are going to be played into France. So let's see close to 300 likes in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, welcome back from the mosque, and let's obviously start it off with this. Now, Gerard Romero said Arsenal are interested in signing Jules Kounde. You get? And after that, he added Arsenal have made contact with Barcelona regarding Jules Kounde. Now, is there interest for Arsenal to sign a centre-back? I believe if they keep all their players available, there is no need for Arsenal to sign a centre-back, especially if they keep all their players available. Because in the central defense, they have 2 players who can play across every position into that central defense. One, first and foremost, that person. He goes by the names of Tomiyasu. He can play as a right back. He can play as a left back. He can play as a left-sided centre back. He can play as a right-sided centre back. The other one is Julian Timber. Julian Timber can play as a left back, right back, left-sided centre back, and right-sided centre back. They also have Benjamin White, who can play as a right back, a centre back, or a right-sided centre back. You understand? That is Benjamin White for you. The other player is Jakub Kiwior. He can play as a left-sided centre back and as a left back. So Arsenal has Saliba, Jakub Kiwior, Gabriel Magalhaes, Ben White, Tomiyasu, and Julian Timber, who can play into that entire setup. And when you look at the likes of Man City, they also have 5-6 players that can do that, And I was like, what's the reason that I was going to hate to see to it that Arsenal is really wanting to see to it that obviously getting Jules Kounde? And my heart has told me that there might be a player that they want to obviously offload, and it might be either Zinchenko or Jakub Kiwior, one of those. Why is it Zinchenko or Jakub Kiwior? If Arsenal offloads Zinchenko, that means they will be looking at Jakub Kiwior as a left back, Tomiyasu, and Julian Timber, meaning that they will need another player to come in through and obviously play into that central defense, right? if they offload Jakub Kivio, they'll need another central defender, that can come in through and do the needful. But the question is, is he really a realistic target, and can he really be a formidable signing for the club of Arsenal? I'm talking about Jules Kounde. I tell you 100% yes. One, he's a ball-playing centre-back, right? He can play as a right back, he can play as a left back, he can play the central defense. That is Jules Kounde for you, and comes in with huge experience. He's 1.8 meters tall. He's not an injury-prone player, 25 years of age. He is playing in the Euros right about now. And as I told you that, what type of signings do Arsenal need this summer transfer window? I told you that Arsenal need what we call finished articles. That is it. Arsenal need what we call finished articles, like players like Jules Kounde, who are really ready to obviously go in to bridge that gap between Arsenal and Man City. So I think Arsenal are really having a plan, and it might be a very, very, very surprising summer transfer window. That is it. It might be really a surprising one, because you will never know what they're doing. The only concrete target that Arsenal had gone ahead to go all in for was Benjamin Šeško. And the moment Benjamin Šeško said, I'm going to be staying at the stadium of RB Leipzig for 1 or more 2 years, then Arsenal pulled out. But very many sources have gone ahead to be linking Arsenal to different players. But this one really comes in through at a different mode altogether. And guess what? As it stands, looks like Arsenal are really trying to do the needful to see to it that all goes on well as planned for their side. So we wait and see how concrete this is going to be, but I tell you, it's coming in through from a credible source, and that credible source is Gerard Romero. This is the fly on the walls of Barcelona. He knows what takes place inside the Barcelona side. So I tell you, he's really a very, 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 very credible source. And when he comes out and obviously talks about something, I tell you, he has all the credibility. You get? So wait and see what that is going to be like. A moment, guys. Yeah, a moment. But I was talking about Jules Kounde, right? He's really a very good player, and at Barcelona he has gone ahead to do the needful. They bought him for 60 million euros from the side of Sevilla, and they brought him to the side of Barcelona. So if you talk about the amount of money he's gonna really come in through to cost, I tell you, he might really cost a lot of money, right? And Arsenal might need to go north of like 70 or 80 million euros for Barcelona to obviously release this player. But one of the factors that we hadn't talked about is why Barcelona is willing to sell Jules Kounde. The president of Barcelona, Tabias, came out and told us that Barcelona have 3 players they can sell to get themselves out of this financial situation. And remember, Barcelona have found themselves in a situation of getting in a youngster known as Kubasi. And when that youngster comes in through as a defender, everything really changes. Now on Araujo and Jules Kounde, that means they've been given an allowance to obviously let one of those players quit, because Kubasi is really a very talented defender, and Barcelona might be like, let's sell Jules Kounde or Araujo. But the price is really going to be hefty, I tell you. But he's a very good player that will come in through at Arsenal and obviously excite everyone. Let's talk a little bit of the Olympics. And Enzo Fernandez has come out and obviously spoken the following about why he's not going to be part of the Argentina national team to play in the Olympics. Remember, he's not yet 23. He said, I did everything possible to be in the Olympics. Pochettino had given me an okay. There was a change of coach, and the club changed his position. I did everything possible to be there. I apologize to Mascherano. I wanted to be there. I hope it happens another time. Now, he wanted to play. You get? After him wanting to play in the Olympics, Pochettino had gone ahead to give him an okay. And after Pochettino had gone ahead to give him an okay, things changed. And how did they change? They changed to an extent that resulted into them not really allowing him this time around. He's not going to be part of the Olympics. And even Alejandro Garnacho is not going to be part of the Olympics, right? So, but they have a very good squad of youngsters, and I think it can really make a very, 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 very huge impact in there for them. So we wait and see how that pans out, but he's not going to be taking part of the Olympics, and the reason has been given and sounded as you hear it there, you know. But he's taking part into what we call the Copa America, and Argentina is going to hit to win its 2 games, and they're going to be playing Peru, and the game of Peru is going to be really attracting a lot of attention from superstars like Alejandro Garnacho, another youngster whose name is going to hit to slip off my head. You understand? But he really wants to see to it that he does the needful, and in the showcase of doing the needful, a lot will come our way. So that is it coming in through from the man himself known as Enzo Fernandez. You get? It's coming in through from Enzo Fernandez, and he's really very, very okay with going to the Olympics if at all Chelsea give him green light. But it looks like Chelsea are not really ready to give him green light, and he has gone ahead to apologize to Mascherano. Remember, Mascherano is the coach for that team of Mascherano is the coach for the team of Argentina under 23s that is going to be playing into the Olympics. So that is it coming in through from Argentina, and let's obviously summarize this with the Euros. Now, after winning the man of the match and leading his team into what we call the round of 16 of the Euros, Kevin De Bruyne has come out and said we are not favorites against France, but we have to beat everyone to win the Euros. We've already been on the right side of the picture and still eliminated, so it doesn't mean a much. So Kevin De Bruyne is talking about France. Remember, Belgium is going to be playing against France, and if at all you never knew, other fixtures of the round of 16, here they come. Switzerland tomorrow is playing Italy, Germany is playing Denmark, England is playing Slovakia, Spain is playing Georgia, France is playing Belgium, Portugal is playing Slovenia, Romania is playing Netherlands, right? Austria is playing Turkey. So that's how everything is going on, and we expect a lot of things obviously coming through and really happen that way. So when you look at the side of Belgium, they're going to be facing France. France is really a very tricky team, and if I told you Belgium, you wouldn't like to be playing France at this juncture, but we all know that to obviously be the best, you need to beat the best, not so? So if they're planning to really be the best, they need to come in here and obviously beat the best, and in so doing, they'll find themselves in a position of really doing the needful, and they have to see to it that they really beat the side of France to go through. But it's really going to be a hard task, because however much France is not really looking great, you cannot really rule it out, not until it has been knocked out. So that is it through coming in through from my second video of the day. We are talking to Jules Kounde to Arsenal interest has been registered. What do you make about it? And tell me your thoughts about Enzo Fernandez blocked from playing for his national team in the in the Olympics, and Kevin De Bruyne obviously talking their game against France. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Bye bye.